What's up everyone? Thanks for tuning in to another video. In this video, I'll be teaching you guys a simple and effective way to target the common carp. Carp are really a highly sought after and respected fish in many places around the globe. You know, they grow to trophy size and they really are an incredible fight when you hook into a nice one. You know, unfortunately, where I live here in North Dakota, the carp is pretty low on the totem pole. People really don't have much respect for the fish. I think people in my area really are just misinformed about carp. They're regarded as kind of like a trash fish or an invasive species, I guess, which I guess they were technically like 100, 300-400 years ago. But now really, I think they're considered a naturalized fish in most of our waterways. They really have like little to no negative impact on, most of our rivers and lakes. That's not to say carp haven't overpopulated and had some severe impact on some of our waterways, which is why, they get such a bad rap around here. They tend to uproot vegetation and murky up the water, and it can make these big algae blooms and lower the oxygen levels for some of the more premier sport fish like walleyes and stuff. This can have a negative impact, which is why, in the land of the walleye, you can see why the carp isn't, on the top of the totem pole. But when it comes to our rivers, especially the Red River here, the carp really aren't doing any harm, and I think they deserve more respect. Hopefully we get on some today and you guys can see how fun they actually are to catch, because they really are a blast. So I will show you guys my rigs and my baits, and we're going to get out there and try to catch some fish. I appreciate you all for watching. Alrighty everyone, we made it out to the spot here. Why I chose this spot for carp fishing is we have this creek running in, but you see how shallow it is? It's just this big shallow mud flat that goes pretty much all the way across the river. Carp like to, I just saw a carp jump way over there. So carp just kind of like to hang out on that stuff. I don't know if it's easier for them to like get insects and stuff or how it works, but I was having a lot of luck here. Alrighty, so let's go over my setups here quick. So we're using a Fenwick HMX 6.6 medium heavy action rod, a medium action rod, and then this is also just a Scheels Classic Pro Classic rod, also a 6.6 medium action rod. And then for this one, we're gonna be packing that bait around a 2-ounce flat sinker, and then on this one we're going to be packing it around just a 3/4 ounce river walker sinker. So there's a lot more efficient setups to catch carp, but here in North Dakota we really don't have like stuff like method leads or hair rigs and stuff like that to buy. I guess you can make your own hair rigs, but this seems to work fine for me. I'll probably order some method leads one of these days. They probably work a lot better to pack that bait around, but these leads work just fine enough for right now. So we're gonna pack some bait around them and toss them out. So I already have some of this bait made up from yesterday, but these are the ingredients. We'll probably make some more here in a little bit. It's just panko, jello, and sweet corn. The only tip I have for when you're mixing this up is really watch how much water you're using. Start with a little bit of water, and if it seems too dry, add some more. But if you add too much water, it gets pretty sloppy and it won't pack around your weight. So just watch how much water you're adding. But we're gonna throw some baits out there. So I just throw a couple pieces of corn around that hook, and then we pack the rest of the bait around the lead. And this is basically just acting as a chum. Here in North Dakota, it's illegal to chum the water. So this is basically just a legal way of doing it. You pack it around your bait, or you pack it around your weight, you stick your hook in it, and then you toss it out. So that's what we got right there. I just packed that around that flat sinker, have a couple pieces of corn on the bottom. You just kind of stick it in there like this. That puts that corn in the strike zone. I'm just gonna fish right off this point here. Throw one right there, and I'm gonna throw another one just kind of on the inside of it. If you guys are wondering who my partner in crime is, that's my daughter. She enjoys fishing or just exploring the riverbanks basically. But maybe she'll reel in a fish today. We'll see how she's feeling. Just make sure it's not tangled up before you throw it out there. Oh, that one's already getting bites, it looks like. And we're fishing, you guys. Let's wait for a big old carpy poo. By the way, I learned how to make that bait from the Catfish and Carp YouTube channel. He's, much more advanced at this stuff than I am. So if you actually want to learn how to do some carp fishing, check him out. The guy's, he has some really great stuff over there. Oh. There we got one. We hooked into a fish, guys. Just what we're looking for too. Not a big one by any means. See if maybe that chum is starting to bring them in. Oh, gosh dang. I forgot to have like no line left on this one. Mina, can you grab my net, please? I got fish. No, not anymore, I guess. Never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
He came off, popped off. See, I've been having that problem, you guys, with the carp just popping off. I don't know if my hook's too small or what the deal is with it. It's starting to get pretty carpy out there, you guys. Hopefully we can hook up on a couple now and maybe a nice one. The Red River kind of grows every fish large, so I'm sure there's definitely some nice ones out there. It's just a matter of weeding through the smaller ones. There we go. We got one, Mina. We got fish. Get the net. There we go, guys. That feels like a little bit better one. Hopefully he stays on this time.
There you go, Dad.
Okay, hold it. Try to catch the fish with it.
I know how to. But it's not open.
Feels like a nice one. All right, honey, here he comes. Can you scoop him up?
No.
You see him?
Yeah.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
There, we got him in the net. That's a little bit bigger one.
Yeah, I see.
You see him?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Good.
Good?
Yeah. Give me away.
All right, guys, here's a nice little carp.
Whoa.
Put up a heck of a fight on that medium action rod. I think I'm gonna have to upsize my gear. I've had 2 break off now, but
This has
yeah.
run.
Alrighty, everyone, it's day 2 out here. Let's see if there's some fish hanging out. I made a couple changes here, just kind of adapt and overcoming what problems I run into. Number 1, since this rod was already pretty much out of line, I beefed it up. I put 15-pound braid on there with a 15-pound fluorocarbon leader, hopefully trying to reduce any break-offs. And then I also switched the little wide gap walleye hooks I was using. I switched them out for a size 6 circle hook. So hopefully that will help up on the hookup ratio. Hooked up again. That was a big bite. This line feels a lot stronger. I should have been using this from the get-go. Get my net ready. course, I got a weight and a hook in it. These fish fight so hard. That's just a little one. Give you guys a look at this guy. First one of the second morning. Not a bad looking carp. We'll get him back. You guys probably are wondering why don't you just walk into the water? Look at that. I mean, I sink down to my knees. I think we're going no boots today, you guys. I literally had to pull this one out with the pliers. You see it's missing a chunk there. I think it'll just be easier to get in and out of that mud in my feet. So hopefully there's no heroin needles or something like that down here. It's always those city spots that I don't really like walking around barefoot, but we'll try to play it safe, I guess. Jesus. Every time I walk away, I swear. Another one about that same size. There he goes. There's one right there. You guys just see that? There's fish out in that spot, man. Something was... Yeah, there he goes. Is he still on there? Nope, he's not. There he is. That's a good one. Oh, look at them. It's not that big, but they jump like bass sometimes. It's kind of cool. Oh, he wants to get into that other line now. Get out of there. I mean, this is so much fun, you guys. Here's a little look at this guy. The rain started coming down on me. There's another one. We're gonna get him back here. There he goes, back into the muddy waters of the Red River. You know, fish for whatever you fish for, guys. You know, whatever you enjoy fishing for. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I kind of just enjoy catching anything. I'm not a huge, I don't keep a lot of fish to eat or anything. I'm just in it for the fun, you know. Just catching the fish and letting them go. These carp put up a fight, man. They hit the bait like a lot like a catfish, actually. They just like crush it and double over that rod. It's a lot of fun. I was just about to pack up because it was rain, and this bait is just gone. Oh, this feels like a nice one too. Hopefully he stays on. It's pouring, downpouring. This is definitely gonna be the last one. Holy cow. Get a picture of this guy, and we're out of here. Well, you guys, this is gonna be the last fish of the day. I had an absolute blast trying to catch these carp today, everyone. I think if you're looking for a new fish to try catching, give this a shot. I think you'll really enjoy it. I appreciate you all for watching. We're gonna get this fish back, and I'll see you at the next video. See you later, buddy. Thanks for playing.